That's 30 quid.
Hmm.
Come on, 30 quid.
Let me cigarette.
No, I gave up.
Alright, well, I'll give you 30 quid, but you've got to get 20 fags out of it. You can have one if you like. I've got to keep the rest, alright?
It's 30 quid for the shag. 20 fags will be 5 or 6 quid.
They're £4.35 on special at the minute.
It's still 30 quid for the shag.
Alright then. I'll give you 25 quid, and then I'll give you a fiver, and from that you can buy 10 fags, and you can keep the change. But I've got to have the fags, alright?
Can I still have one of the fags?
Yeah, of course.
I told no one. I was ashamed. I would come home from one of my debauched nights from some disgusting part of the city and feel a wonderful sense of self-hatred and shame. I bring this up because I wonder if anyone else has ever had the same feeling. It's a feeling of being completely aware of your own degradation. To know the disgust inside you from your thoughts, and knowing the animal that you are, and knowing that in another space, in another time, you would do exactly the same thing. trying to explain myself. It's not easy. I'm touchy. I take offence easily, but if someone were to punch me, I would be glad of it. I would enjoy finding the pleasure in it, in knowing that I was an insect and there's nothing I could do about it, and knowing that I was at fault as well. For example, I'm always at fault because I'm more intelligent than anyone I've ever met. I'm always to blame because if I had had any sense of kindness in me, I would be tormented by its uselessness. I could not use this generosity. I could not forgive because those who have offended me may just be following their true nature, and this cannot be forgiven. I could not forget because, nature or not, I'm still being offended. And then if I decided to take my revenge, well, I could never make my mind up about it. This is an important part. Let me take my point further. Let's say you have a man of intelligence and a man of action, and they have an argument. The man of intelligence will not be able to follow through, and he will think he is a mouse. He thinks this of his own accord, and this is the important part. This mouse of a man gets insulted and he wishes to exact his revenge. Well, the man of action would just get on with it. The man of intelligence will analyse the situation to death, pouring more questions, more problems to his pile of misery and gloom until there's nothing he can do except shrug it all off and crawl back to his little hole. And there he thinks of it constantly, adding yet more questions, more problems, both ashamed and obsessed. It is this feeling of helplessness that is the point of this train of thought. Those who take revenge, I've often wondered how they do it. It is as if they fail to exist. They're vessels of nothing but vengeful desire. I'm jealous of these people. I mean, they are stupid, of course, but then maybe that's all we should be. These men on their rampage of revenge, they find a sense of peace in coming up against a brick wall. Not knowing how they got there. The trick is to bang yourself against the brick wall, not knowing how you got there, but knowing you're not to blame. And the more you try to understand this, the more you ache with it. Ache